I got kicked out of 2 different high schools. I graduated from an alternative school. Never once did I think this Dr. Damon Arnold guy existed inside of me. Now understand this, the reason why I say that is because decision...
What's good, what's good? It's your boy, Dr. D.F. Arnold. I told you, every Wednesday we're coming to you with this thing called the Power Plan. Look, understand, I know my purpose. I want to help everyone that I come in contact with understand that you have a purpose. The reason why sometimes you're feeling like, man, is there more? Because there is more. There's more because you have not yet found your purpose. Everyone on this planet has a gift and a talent. And when you don't live your gift, when you don't live your talent, when you don't live your purpose, you'll always feel incomplete. So what I want to do every Wednesday is help you with this thing called the Power Plan. So let's get into it. Today's lesson is going to be about discipline. See, in order for you to go to that next level, you're going to have discipline. See, a lot of people say they want to get to the next level, but when it comes to it, they don't want to do the thing that they're going to need to do to get there. And so, discipline. So here we go. I heard about 2 years ago, I watched this video, and you probably seen it as well because it went viral. One of my mentors, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey had this video where he called it Jump. He said, if you want to be successful, you have to jump. And when I first seen the video, because he showed 2 videos, one was on Family Feud, that's the one that went viral. But I had seen the video prior because my student athletes came and said, hey Doc, you gotta see this video. And so Steve Harvey was in a garage, and he was right next to his Maybach. He was about to get in and drive away. And so we're watching the video, and Steve Harvey said, hey, if you want to be successful, this is what you got to do. He said, if you want to be successful, you got to jump. See, this is what I understand. Success leaves clues. And if you ever notice, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they're always talking about how to be successful. They're always talking about what they had to do to be successful, because success leaves clues. A lot of people talk about, what are you reading? What information are you putting into your mind? Because you can only maintain so much information. And a lot of times we've been putting a whole bunch of stuff that can't help us in our mind. So we got to get back to understanding that what we put in is what's going to come out. See, that includes what you watch, what you listen to, and what you eat. See, success leaves clues. So all these successful people talk about how it's important to read, how it's important to watch videos like this. So he said, you gotta jump. He said, so what I mean by that is, he said, you're going to be on a cliff. He said, imagine you're on a cliff, and every successful person, they had to jump off that cliff. He said, but here's the thing. He said, when they jumped off the cliff, understand, they tore their arms up, they tore their legs up. He said, and they didn't know that their parachute was going to open. They just believed it was going to open. See, here's the thing. A lot of us won't jump because we're too fearful about what's going to happen when we jump. See, here's what I add on to that story. See, I believe that there's 3 mountains. And I believe one of the mountains you're standing on. But then you got the other mountain where you got a bunch of successful people standing on. And then you got this other mountain where you got people who hate on you. But then you got people who love you. You got your family members on that other mountain. And on that other mountain, they're sitting up there and they're saying, hey, don't jump, because you might hurt yourself. You know, why you need to go do all of that? You know, it don't take all of that. See, those are the people who love you. But understand, that's their truth. That doesn't have to be your truth. But you can make it your truth if you decide to do what it is they did, which was stay in a comfortable position. Because the people on that other mountain, those successful people, as you're going up to the about to jump off the cliff, they're saying, come on, they're waking each other up. Come on, you can do it. And you looking over at them because you don't really know too many people over there, because a lot of times we don't know people who are doing the things that we say we want to do because we're too fearful about picking up the phone, calling them. We're too fearful about shooting an email. We're too fearful to ask the people who have done the thing that we say we want to do. See, successful people want to help you. That's why they're leaving clues. So they all waking up and like, come on. They're waking each other up and they're like, hey, it's another one. Look at him. and you looking over at them, and you getting kind of hyped because they telling you, and you looking at them, and they got the car you want, they got the house that you want, you know, they look like they taking vacations, all of this type stuff. Because Steve Harvey said as well, you know, if you don't jump, you gonna sit up and you gonna watch people like Beyonce and Jay-Z, you gonna watch all of them, and they off on vacations, and they on their yachts or whatnot, and you sit back and you like, man, they just lucky. Instead of saying, you know what, no, they put the grind in. See, one time I heard a story about how Beyonce, she was so focused on her album that she didn't eat for like 2 days because she was that focused on her, because she said, I'm going to make a decision that this is going to be my best album. See, a lot of successful people, they make a decision and say, this next one is going to be my best one. And so they telling you to jump. But then your haters over there saying, nah, if you jump, you ain't gonna be successful. I don't even know why you doing it. You ain't go, you know, and then the family members telling you, nah, you gonna hurt yourself. So you gotta make a decision of who you gonna listen to. Are you gonna listen to the people who are doing it, or are you gonna listen to the people who aren't doing it? And it's not that they don't love you. See, it's on the contrary, they love you. That's why they're trying to tell you not to do it, because they want to keep you safe. See, we all are born originals, but we die copies. And the reason isn't that we're copying. That's not the problem. It's not the problem that you copy people. The problem is we copy the wrong people. We copy the people, and we ask our friends who ain't successful how to be. Dog, I want to get on. They ain't on. They ain't on. How they gonna tell you how to get it? They ain't on. You know, we got women who, you asking your girlfriends who ain't in a successful relationship, man, I just want to have a good, they don't have a good man. How can they help you? See, go around people who are having successful relationships. Get around people who are doing the things that you say, but you got to make a decision that you truly want that. Because when you make a decision that you truly want that, Tony Robbins say, when you burn the boats, while you're on that island. So that way you say, you know what? Unless I make it work on this island, I can't go back across the water because I ain't got no boat. When do you get committed to your dreams and your desires to where you say, you know what? This gotta work. I don't have no other choice. See, when I was in college, when I was an undergrad up at Chico State, my mother had moved from Cleveland to California when I was 9 years old. So my family lived back in Cleveland, but I ain't been back to Cleveland except to visit in years. So when I was at undergrad, I had to make that my home. I made a decision to say, you know what? If I'm going to be successful, it's going to be up to me. And it's going to be up to the relationships that I develop with different people. So I was committed to step outside my comfort zone, even though I was uncomfortable. Yeah, I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable because I didn't know what people were going to think if I came up to them and asked them different questions. But then I started getting over that because I started doing it more and more and more. See, what are you willing to do over and over again? Because remember, we get one life. We get one life, and you got to make a determination of what you're going to do with your life. I always say, we get this and we get this. We get the day we're born and we get the day we die. But what we do in between, that's up to us. You're going to have to make a decision of what you do in between. But if you want to be successful, you're going to have to jump. You're going to have to make a decision that regardless of how scared I am, regardless of how nervous I am, regardless of I don't know what the outcome's going to come, what the outcome's going to be, I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I'm having faith that I'm going to jump and I'm going to be all right. And if I make a mistake, I'm going to learn from the mistakes, because really there's no failure in attempting anything. The only failure is when we don't attempt anything. So if I fail, it's okay. I'm going to learn a lesson and I'm going to figure out how to do it over. And I'm going to figure out how to do it better to where I do make it happen, because I'm making a decision that I'm determined to be successful. So I'm making a decision to make a different choice than I did last time, because when I make a different choice, I'm going to have a different outcome. Decisions. Make a decision to be great, because greatness is inside of you. And you know it's inside of you. But up until this point, up until this message, you've been doing the same thing, expecting a different result, because you're unwilling to jump. So now it's time for all of us to jump, because our dreams deserve to be given to the world. Our dreams deserve to be given to our community. Our dreams deserve to be given to our family so we can break cycles. All right, y'all. What I always say, you can live ordinary, you can live extraordinary. But you're going to have to make a decision to live extraordinary and put something extra on your ordinary. Let's go. Let's be great. It's on you. Decide to jump. You got this.
Never once did I think this Dr. Damon Arnold guy existed inside of me. Now understand this. The reason why I say that is because decisions are important.